What's going on, YouTube? We're gonna do a short and sweet video today. I know it's been a minute, but we're gonna be doing a 6-month review of owning my Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT, SRT8. May not seem like that long to y'all, but it's been a while to me for having it, so I can tell you everything that I like about it, everything I dislike, and what's next for it. So first and foremost, there are a few different things with the SRT now than it was before, and mainly it's cosmetic wise, but we got a little bit performance, but let's hope we get more within this year. So as you can see, before, it had chrome alloy rims. We had that was chrome in the front, so we went ahead and blacked that out for a more aggressive look. That's going to be next. I know, guys, I've been talking about that, but it's been a while. The brake calipers are now orange instead of red. Tail lights are tinted. Got some exhaust work done. That sounds amazing. We got to get this chrome deleted as well. But it's been a ride. I mean, as you guys know, the inside is beautiful. Excuse all the mess. Inside seats are beautiful. Have a sunroof here. The profile of this car is just aggressive, man. Just the stance of it is aggressive. Hopefully we can get these headlights changed out pretty soon to the DLR, the boards. We're gonna get that done pretty soon. We're gonna paint this orange pretty soon, hopefully. Not wrap, paint. My paint is a lot cheaper, and I want orange, and I'm not gonna want anything else. So hopefully we get that done. Also, I've been thinking about going with quad tips instead of the single. I would love to do some quad tips for the Jeep, and I think that will look amazing. So if we could do some quad tips, that wouldn't be too bad. It'll most definitely give the car a better or a nicer stance. I feel like it'll look amazing. I mean, the black rims set off the car. The stance of it is nice. Now we gotta get that blacked out. Orange, black hood, black roof. I think we in for some trouble. Now, I also ended up towing something with the Jeep. As you all may or may not know, this car or truck can tow, and it drove amazing. It handled the weight easy. Hooked the trailer up to the back. This car is a jack of all trades, and that's not why I got it, but it turns out that it has a lot of space. It can tow. It's drivable. I drive it every day that I need to go somewhere. The only thing that kills me is the gas, but I expected that getting the car. Got a powerful engine under there. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and pop the hood. And we got the carbon fiber to stick back down. We just put some Gorilla Glue on it. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'll take that as a little win. But inside's holding up really nice. We tinted the windows in the beginning. It's a lot that we did in the beginning, guys. That I'm just simply proud of now. Got to clean that engine bay a little bit. Pollen. But it's been sitting pretty nice, pretty pretty. Got the K&N intake here. That's about it. Also got the car tuned for 93 octane. That's what this is here, Diablo Sport. Got the car tuned for 93 octane, so it's driving pretty good. As far as the drivability of it, I mean, it's nice. You can cruise around and get about 12 to 13 miles a gallon if you're cruising, but it's hard to cruise in this car. I mean, you want to feel that takeoff every time. That 0 to 60 is something else. I don't think I'm ever going to get tired of it. It still puts me back in my seat. I want it faster. Like I said, I want to try to get a Pro Charger by the end of this year. Change the color. Get rid of this chrome. Maybe some fatter tires in the back, 305s or 315s in the back. I know we all-wheel drive, but you know, just for the aesthetics, the looks of it. You know what I mean? I feel like it may add to a little bit of drivability. I want to possibly get some different rims that's not as so much going on. I like the rims that are kind of simple, maybe like the 5-spoke ones, or like, you know, the star rims, I guess you call it, that comes on the newer SRTs. But if I get some demon rims on here or anything like that, I feel like it'll look amazing. Expose more of the brake, more of the rotors, but all in all, that's what I'm looking for. But this car has been hands down the best car that I've had. Now, I miss my Charger. I miss my Mustang because I built them up, did so much with it. But this Jeep is most definitely the best car that I have per se owned. It's the best car I've driven. As far as problems within the first 6 months, we had some routine stuff, such as we had oil changes. Probably had 2 oil changes. Yeah, we had 2 oil changes. I'm coming up on my 3rd. And the 7th month, it's going to be 3. I've been driving it a little bit more than I would like to. Probably put over like 10,000 miles, but I also took it to North Carolina. So with all that being said, we had oil changes, routine maintenance. We had, when I first got the vehicle, CV axle was messed up. We had to change the wheel hub bearing assembly on the left wheel. And one more thing, my coolant line hose bursted. It was the bypass line that went from the coolant tank to, I believe, an oil cooler. That bursted when I was driving. I was driving it pretty hard at the time, getting on it a little bit, and that bursted as I was driving. But that didn't cost me anything. The hose kind of split, so I cut the hose where it was compromised at, and I put it back on there. That didn't cost me anything, but it cost about $20. I had to put some more coolant in there, but other than that, it's been running pretty good. I want to get a new hose, but Dodge hasn't been able to tell me. Jeep hasn't been able to tell me what part that may be. So, looks like a standard hose. But as far as maintenance, probably about $600, $700, maybe $800 in, because that wheel was about 5, 6 maybe. To get all that stuff done, and then we had the coolant line, 200, plus all of the oil changes, about 100 a pop, $80 a pop. So about $700-800 in for 6 months of owning it, which is not bad. You know, it's a car. Most part is just drive and go, get in, drive, go, gas. Now, as far as how much gas I spent in 6 months, that answer I cannot tell you. It could easily run me about $150 to $200 a week in gas, depending on where I'm going. You know, possibly more than that. So let's just say $600 a month on gas. You can say that it's a little high. I don't drive that much, so we can bring it down to $500 a month. So you can do the math. 500 times 6. That's a lot of gas. The fill ups are a little bit, expensive. I am driving it a lot, so it's a lot. I mean, $50 probably gets you half a tank, a little bit over half a tank. So that's been the most costly thing, just the gas. But other than that, I'm driving it. It's amazing, but I'm pretty sure that's why the other owners got rid of it. The gas is costly. So I want to get a daily driver, but as far as 6 months drivability, again, I feel like the vehicle is a 10 out of 10. But in other eyes, let's say the gas may take away a point and a half. The maintenance of it, such as like the oil change cost and what happened to my wheel, let's take away another point. So you got a 7.5 out of 10. Other drivability. It's a big boat as well, so the weight of it, if you're really into driving fast, driving cars, I mean, the 0-60, it'll take off on launch. It's fun to drive, but it's a few things you're missing out on, such as the burnouts and everything like that. But all in all, it's an amazing vehicle. I'm happy with my purchase. I would do it again over and over. I just trying to save a little bit more money here and there, so we can get the headlights changed and we can get this thing painted and get a Pro Charger down the line. Pro Charger numbers were about $14,000 to get that put in on a car. We don't know if we're going to do that yet or not. That's a lot of money. That's a huge decision. Thinking about getting a house first, my own house. So if I was going to do that, I need to be in my own house first, not apartment, house. And then we can look at spending that much money on the car, on the Jeep. But we're going to get a house this year. So that's kind of slowing down what I'm doing to this car. We're going to get a house. After that is go time for this thing. And I want a daily driver so I can save some money on gas. But other than that, man, I recommend it. 10 out of 10. You guys get you one if you can. I got a real killer deal on it again. I probably save like $10,000 to $15,000 on buying one of these compared to the market right now and everything that's going on. So I got a real good deal. I'll do it again in a heartbeat, guys. But here's the Jeep again. Hope you guys liked the video. Sorry for ranting too much. Just a 6-month review. It's amazing, man. Don't shy away from it. If you want it, go get it. It's amazing, man. No problems. These tires going to last about 2 years. Brakes and rotors probably got to change the brakes about a year. But other than that, man, it's good. You guys have a good one. Appreciate you tuning in.